Alright, it's time to end this thing once and for all. This is BeardMeatsFood, and this is the 100,000 calorie challenge. Serious. $100,000 subscribers. Actually, as of this morning, I checked and it was like 117,462, I think. But that's absolutely incredible. I really can't thank you guys enough. But if you want to hear more of my thoughts on reaching that particular milestone, then just click the card on your screen or the link down below in the description. I really love you to watch that video. It's just a little thank you from me to you. But right now, there's no time for talk because we've got a lot of eating to do. And I mean a lot. Now, usually my cheat day challenges include a lot of talking, vlogging, traveling, that kind of thing. But in order to make this thing a watchable length, I'm gonna have to cut out most of the filler. So from this point out, it's gonna be pure, unadulterated, calorie-crushing chaos. And if you haven't seen my 35,000 calorie cheat day or the 50,000 calorie challenge, then I'd encourage you to just go back and watch those first, just to get an idea of what these videos are all about. But I think that's probably enough jibber jabber for now. Let's get to the first meal. Actually, you guys probably want the rules first. Simple. 100 hours to eat 100,000 calories. Man, I've fasted for nearly 40 hours, so filming this intro is going to be torture. Alright, so just like with the 50,000 calorie video, we're going to kick things off with a challenge within a challenge. This is the Michael Phelps 12,000 calorie diet challenge. Yeah, I finally got around to doing it. And I should explain, if you subscribe to the channel or watch regularly, you might be thinking, hey, wait a second, Beard, I've already seen this. And you'd be right, because by the time you watch this, I will already have uploaded the Michael Phelps 12,000 calorie diet challenge as like its own feature-length video. So if you've already seen that, then feel free to skip ahead. I'll put the time on screen of meal number 2, but I'm sure it's a pretty kick-ass video, so why not watch it a second time? We got 1 5-egg omelette, 2 pounds of pasta, a stack of pancakes, 4 servings of oatmeal with blueberries, 3 giant slices of French toast with powdered sugar. I don't know if you can see that now, it's kind of melted, but still looks delicious. 2 giant ham and cheese sandwiches with extra mayo, 3 grilled cheese and egg sandwiches, a large pepperoni pizza, and enough energy drinks to kill an elephant. This is roughly speaking 12,000 calories, but I'll track everything afterwards and put a more accurate calorie count on screen for you. There's no real time limit here, but Nathan Figueroa did this in 47 minutes, I think, and Matt Stoney was about 42 minutes, so those are the times to aim for. So as of right now, it is 15:25 on Saturday, the 16th of September, which gives me until 19:25 on Wednesday, the 20th of September to finish this whole thing. So without further ado, this is BeardMeatsFood. And I can't believe I'm going to say this, but this is the 100,000 calorie challenge. It's also the Michael Phelps diet challenge, finally. Let's go! Timer is set. Start with the pasta.
What's happening, Beard Army? I know what you're thinking. It's about damn time, right? Yeah, a lot of you guys have asked for this for a long time, and I thought it'd be cool to give it a bash, even though this is really old. It's almost 9 years old.
I think I went a little bit overboard with the cheesy sauce. This pasta's al dente. At least some of it is. Ah. Look at this thing. It is not pretty. Right, next we're gonna go with these. Really awful looking grilled cheese and egg sandwiches. Oh, I got the egg juice all over my pizza.
Yeah, egg juice, otherwise known as yolk. Anyways, yeah, this is a Michael Phelps diet challenge, which is freaking huge. I was actually most worried about the energy drinks, because they've got lots of caffeine in them, and caffeine plus this amount of food, sugar, is a bad combination.
I should probably clean up a little bit. You know, I've never had Rockstar before, but it's actually pretty good. I am impressed. Right, next we got these ginormous, I think I went a little bit over the top here with the sandwiches. Ham and cheese with extra mayo. This is like the chewiest bread ever. Oh gosh. These things are excessive. Should have eaten these things first. Look at this tiny little piece of pizza. I don't think they cut this one evenly. I wish they were all this small. I'm so tired of pizza lately though. Can't handle any more pizza.
Anyways, you might notice that I talk a little bit less than usual in this video, which is why it's maybe a couple of minutes shorter. And that is for reasons which will become clear within a few days, not to be too cryptic.
Credit where it's due though. This is a nice pizza.
And I think looking at this now, I definitely supersized this unnecessarily. Like the size of those ham and cheese sandwiches are way too much. There's like 2 bowls of oatmeal instead of 1. Pardon me. 1 extra pancake. The French toast is giant. It was all just a little bit too big. So this one was rough, to say the least. Really starchy too, so I needed a lot of fluid to get this down. But anyways, I won't talk through the rest of the video. I'll leave you to enjoy it. And as always, look at that face. As always, I'll catch you at the end.
I think we'll check the time. Wow, under 30 minutes. This French toast is thick, man. but at least it should be sweet. This is getting hard now. I think it's supposed to be 3 pancakes, and I've got 4. I think I made too much oatmeal too, which I didn't think would be a problem because I like oatmeal, but I just don't want to put anything else in my mouth. I think this French toast is so raw in the middle. This is taking me right to the brink of throwing up. This is BeardMeatsFood and that was a Michael Phelps diet challenge. Now let us never speak of it again. Oh, God, I feel full. Alright, so as you can see, I've washed up a little bit, cleaned the table,
to a fashion.
Yeah, and I really don't want to eat, but we've got to get as many calories in as possible. It's about 5 hours later, almost 9 o'clock. And the only thing I can bring myself to eat is these Cinnabons, which I got via mail order. Which is when you can tell you're a real fat ass, when you're ordering pastry via mail. Also got 3 pints of Ben & Jerry's. Hopefully going to be able to get through it. This is another roughly 8,000 calories, but I'll put up a count on the screen somewhere. Let's start with the classic Cinnabon. Man, I just washed my beard as well. You know these are 1,100 calories each?
I did not.
I can never really figure out why they give you extra cream with these things. Like 1,100 calories isn't enough. This one is a pecan. I don't know how many calories a cream adds, but we'll just leave it out for now. My stomach is okay, but my throat's still really tired. Last one. These weren't so expensive, I could just have eaten like 100 of these over the course of 4 days.
Beard checking in. I hope you guys are enjoying the 100,000 calorie challenge so far as much as I enjoyed these Cinnabons. I love Cinnabon. I wish I could do a Cinnabon challenge, but like 4 of these costs almost 20 quid. So they're pretty expensive. And it was hard to eat here at this point after the Michael Phelps diet challenge, which was an insane amount of food, but I figured I could squeeze the Cinnabon in because it tastes good, and a couple of pints of ice cream because it's practically liquid anyway. But yeah, this was a rough night.
I'm gonna have to clean the table again. Look at the size of that chunk.
Hey.
Don't think I'm gonna make it to the cookie dough. I think I'm gonna have to put that back in the freezer. We just got this one huge chunk of biscuit left. Chunk, not junk. I don't think I can eat the cookie dough right now, so I'm gonna put this back in the freezer. Not sure how many calories I've done so far, but it'll be on the screen somewhere. I've only been going like, what, 6 hours or something? Plenty of time. Teeth hurt.
14-piece
can I have
party
a
bucket.
14-piece party bucket, please?
2 Oreo Crush'ems.
2 Oreo Crush'ems, please.
And that Nashville hot thing.
And the Nashville hot burger thing.
Lindsay's sister has discount, but you've got to say something weird to them.
No,
What do you have to say?
Can I scan my Colonel Club card?
Can I scan my Colonel Club card? That's like the key secret phrase.
Hi. Can I scan my Colonel Club card as well, please?
Alright, so it's 13:11 on Sunday the 17th of September. I'm not gonna lie, I felt pretty terrible this morning when I woke up. I probably went too hard, too fast, and not for the first time. That was a lot of food to eat last night, and not all of it super calorie dense, so probably not the greatest idea. So I did intend to wake up this morning and have breakfast, but I really couldn't face it, so I've taken a few hours rest, and this is the first meal of today. This is meal number 3, which is a 14-piece party bucket from KFC. I also got a Nashville hot burger and 2 Crush'ems, and a bunch of sides, some popcorn chicken. This all comes in at around 7,000 calories, I think, but I'll put the accurate count on screen. And I'm actually kind of craving something salty. I had a lot of sweet stuff to eat last night, so looking forward to this. I'm not a huge fan of original recipe chicken. Much prefer the boneless stuff from KFC. This seems like more than 14 pieces. The one thing I will say about KFC is it's normally very easy to eat. I dread to think how much of this chicken I could eat. Oreo Crush'ems complement the flavour of fried chicken so much.
That is true, it's a weird relationship, but it works. And the idea behind this much KFC was really I could still taste something sweet from the last meal last night. It was so much food that it took so long to digest that I wasn't hungry, but I was definitely craving something a little bit salty to balance the whole thing out. And this is called the 14-piece party bucket, which, so I thought it was gonna be 14 pieces, but the 14 is just the original recipe chicken. You also get the chicken wings and the chicken strips, popcorn chicken and fries, so this in itself is a lot of food.
I won't lie, I'm getting a little bit bored of chicken now. I think these are hot wings. I don't feel full, I've just got really bad heartburn. These are spicy. Right, popcorn chicken. That's always easy to eat. Limited edition Nashville hot burger. I hope it's not that hot. Not bad. The mayo is interesting, and the bun is kind of sweet, so it has a nice sweet and salty balance. Should have got another Oreo Crush'em. Ugh. How many fries did you get in this thing, man? Well, these are definitely value for money. Oh. Just the gravy and beans left, but I can't bring myself to eat them. I've got really bad heartburn, so I'm going to leave those for now, probably rest for a few hours, and then move on to the next meal. Hopefully something sweet, because that was really salty. Here we are back at the dining table, good old dining table. We've shared some good times, and as you can see, this is a pretty special meal. This is a cheesecake which was sent to me by a long-time subscriber, Ben Hawksworth, who sent me this to say congratulations, as you can see by the message, for reaching 100,000 subscribers. Little did he know just how handy this would be for the 100,000 calorie challenge. So if I manage to get through this, the calorie count is insane. It's something like 8,000, but I'll put a count up on screen. And it is 17:06 on Sunday, the 17th of September. So we got a few days left to go, but I'm actually craving something sweet now, so I'm gonna enjoy this. Looks so good, I almost don't want to cut it. I think maybe I'll eat this chocolate thing on top first. This is some nice chocolate. Oh man, this feels dense. Oh, God damn, this is gonna be rough to try and eat. One thing I have in my favour is that I love cheesecake. Cheesecake is my favourite food. If I had to pick one thing to eat for the rest of my life, and my body would look the same, it would be cheesecake. This is sickly, but nice. It's delicious. It could have a little bit more biscuit in there. I'm gonna turn this just so you can see how much I've eaten already. I think I've washed my beard like 4 times in the past 20 hours. The worrying thing is I'm not even getting tired of it.
And I got to say a big thanks to Ben for sending me this cheesecake. Clearly knows that I'm a huge cheesecake lover, and this was not the best choice, even though it was delicious. You can see I'm trying to get some air up there, but the amount of lactose in a cheesecake of this size is hard enough to digest in itself without all the rest of the food I'd eaten over the past 24 hours. So yeah, probably not the best idea, but this was delicious, really quite light, fluffy, but also really sweet and rich, so I really enjoyed this.
Whew. This was a poor choice. It looked so pretty at the beginning. Now look at it. Ugh. cheesecake was a bad choice. The heartburn is real. So it's 10:47 on Monday the 18th of September. So I've still got a couple of days to go, but I'm only around 36,000 calories, I think. So I'm gonna have to start using some high-calorie cooking techniques. So right here in front of me, I've got almost 16,000 calories worth of food. And I know plenty of people are gonna call me out and say that the calorie count is fake or exaggerated or something, but just to prove that it's not, I put together a handy recipe guide for you. Maybe you could make your own ridiculously calorie-dense food for no reason. Roll VT! Always wanted to say that. Yeah, so we got 8 grilled cheese donuts. These are a staple of any of my cheat days. I love to eat these. 2 giant bowls of granola topped with macadamia nuts for health reasons. Double stuffed Oreos drenched in double cream with 4 energy drinks. That whole Michael Phelps diet thing, at least it was good for something. Alright, so this should get us off to a pretty good start today. Let's start with these delicious ooey gooey grilled cheese donuts. These things are so greasy, but delicious. Look how greasy my hands are. Oh. Grilled cheese donuts. Not helping with the heartburn, surprisingly. Next. This is as close to healthy as it's gonna get, I reckon. Oh. Oh, the fire in my chest. Honestly, this is rich, but if you've never tried cereal with double cream and you can spare an extra like 2,000 calories, I highly recommend it. This Rockstar is not as nice as the one I had a few days ago. This is tropical guava, whatever the heck that is. Oh. If there's one thing I don't need any more of, it's energy. How are these almost 350 calories a can? It's insane. Oh, these things are sweet, man. Oh. I've got to finish this pretty fast because Lindsay's going to be home any second and we're going to see Stephen King's It. And the first one used to terrify me when I was a kid, so I have to make sure I go to the toilet first. Speak of the devil. Hey, darling. You want to come in? What the heck are they? What? Stop prodding me. Ah, so you're a Sith? You're evil? That's red? Whatever. At least once this meal is done, I think we'll be around like 52,000 calories, so we're on track, kinda. This is almost taking me half an hour to eat just this. I still want to eat. There's still 2 days left to go. Oh. If I don't make it to 100,000, just know this. I am never doing this again. Never ever. We're just on the way to see Stephen King's It right now. I'm not sure what's scarier, that or my bowel movement this morning. I was in there for a solid 40 minutes. Moving seats. What a time to be alive. We're just discussing if what it would be to Linz. I think it would be a shark who forced you to do cardio on a treadmill.
For Adam, it would be Matt Stoner. What do you want?
3 big tasty meals. Alright, so it turns out McDonald's drive-thru service is actually a lot scarier than Stephen King's It. Anyways, I got 3 big tasty meals, the fries are in the bag, and 3 chocolate milkshakes. Save the planet, right? I got 1 straw. So it is $16.34, Monday the 18th of September. This should come to, roughly speaking, just under 6,000 calories, I think, but I'll put the calories up on screen. Let's get to it. I've never had a Big Tasty before. So this is a Big Tasty. This needs more sauce. That's 1 Big Tasty down. This is the 2nd Big Tasty. Gotta say, for a burger called the Big Tasty, I've had tastier burgers. Oh, big tasty number 3. This milkshake is not going down fast. Oh. Apparently these are 444 calories. Whole fries from McDonald's are just the worst. I suppose I should keep these in shot the whole time, because otherwise people say I'm cheating. That's pretty much done. Shake number 2. Fries number 2. I'm getting so tired of swallowing. I realised that McDonald's milkshake is basically just ice cream that they let melt slightly. Just a shake left. Still too thick to drink through a straw. There comes a point when it's not even anything to do with stomach capacity anymore. It just gets hard to breathe because you're so full. Ugh. I'm really hoping for a big poop tomorrow. There's a little bit left. Man, I can't eat anything for a good couple of hours now. Alright, so it is 10:47, Tuesday the 19th of September, meaning I've got about a day and a half left and about 15 minutes of video time, so I suppose I should probably shut up and eat. Quick stop off at the Five Guys toilet. Alright, it wouldn't be a high calorie challenge without a visit to Five Guys. So I've got 2 all the way double bacon cheeseburgers, 3 peanut butter Oreo and bacon milkshakes, and they gave me some large Cajun fries too. I love Five Guys. It is, hopefully you can see that, 11:30, Tuesday the 19th of September. I can't wait to tuck into this. I'm doing it. Cajun fries. Luckily they got napkins.
Whoa, I think that was like a truck driving by or something. How rude. Anyway, it wouldn't be a high calorie challenge without a visit to Five Guys for one of my patented bacon, peanut butter and Oreo milkshakes. Look at this thing, it looks delicious, it tastes even more delicious. And I love this Five Guys because they always give me free stuff like the free large Cajun fries I got since I did the 10,000 calorie Five Guys challenge here, which was a lot of fun.
Look at those delicious pieces of bacon in there.
Delicious indeed. Bacon in a milkshake, who knew? Anyway, I just wanted to say one last time, thank you guys so much for getting me to, well, 120,000 subscribers now. It really means the world to me, and I just hope this video goes some way to showing you guys how much I appreciate it.
Just finishing the my cookie dough shake. I think next we're going to go to Taco Bell. Food just doesn't mean anything anymore. I don't remember the last time I got hungry. Anyway, kind of want this video to be under an hour, so I'll make it snappy. But here we got the Taco Bell Big Bell box. Bell. And a 6-pack. But right now it is $13.59. Tuesday, 19th September. I'm gonna move this. That's just juice. Probably like 14 calories, so I'm not even gonna bother counting that. Okay. Oh, good. Another taco. This is absolutely rank. And some churros. The churros are just as crunchy as the nachos, man. Oh, God. I'm starting to feel really weird now, like my stomach just feels like a sack, like it's not actually contracting to push stuff out. I don't feel like I need to go to the hospital just yet though. There comes a point when you kind of start turning into Bridget Jones. Just sat here in my underwear, about to eat a giant bar of chocolate.
Yeah, I suppose it was pretty giant. I've seen bigger. In fact, I've got a bigger one just sat on my trophy shelf that one of my subscribers gave me a few weeks back. Anyways, while I'm eating this chocolate bar in my underwear, I just thought I'd tell you that I've set up a Patreon page, and people keep asking me about that. A few people have asked how they can donate to support the channel, and I've always kind of been reluctant to accept anything like that. I don't like asking for help with anything in life or handouts, especially not with people's hard-earned cash. But if you want a way to kind of support the channel, at least there's one there now for you to feel like you can do so in confidence, and it's, you know, it's transparent, and anything that I receive just goes straight back into the channel. It's not a sales pitch, but if you want to do anything like that, at least it's there for you now.
Almost forgot. 1822. Still Tuesday the 19th of September. Don't know if I've got any more eating in me today, but there's about a day to go, so see if we can do it. Alright, so as of right now, it is 12:45, Wednesday the 20th of September, so it's the last day of the 100,000 calorie challenge. I'm way behind schedule. I think I'm at like 72,000 calories now. Spent like 90 minutes on the toilet this morning, and I don't even want to think about eating. But if we're going to get close, I'm going to need to employ some more high-calorie cooking methods. So this right here is around 4,300 calories, believe it or not, but it's okay, you don't have to take my word for it. Just watch the recipe video. These things are fun. This heartburn is killing me, so I've also got a glass of semi-skimmed milk. I know what you're thinking, why not whole milk, you know, extra calories, but we didn't have any whole milk in this morning, so semi-skimmed is what we got. So these things are fried peanut butter, jam and cheese sandwiches, which I know sounds gross, but I'm hoping that this amount of calories are going to taste good, so let's get it started. Show this to the camera.
Do you still want cheese?
No, I'm fine. That was Lindsay asking me if I wanted more cheese. I think I'm going to be all cheesed out after these things. This might be my new favourite thing though, man. These things taste amazing. I burnt this one a little bit. This is why those 10,000 calorie challenge things make me laugh. Just soak everything in butter and fry it. I might be 72,000 calories deep. I might be pretty much fit to burst, but those were delicious. I'm definitely going to be making those again. Next meal. Alright, so it finally happened. Lynn's just snapped. Said if I was going to eat any more food today, I had to do it outside. I think she's tired of the smell, but I've got Burger King now for the next meal. I think this is pretty much the only fast food chain in England I've not been to so far. 15:37, so almost exactly 4 days after I started. Starting off with the Big King XL. I've got 3 of these chocolate Oreo shakes. This is a big burger. Next I got this thing, which technically isn't a burger. I'd say this is more of a sandwich because of the shape of it. This is the long rodeo something. It's got onion rings in there. And even though I ordered this food at like 3 o'clock, they were still willing to give me pancake syrup. Pour all over my burger. Yep, there's something wrong with me. Also got 2 orders of these nacho cheese bites.
Beard checking in again. This is my garden. You guys probably have never seen this before. I'm very rarely in my garden, but yeah. Lindsay didn't want me to eat inside anymore just because the place smelled so bad of, you know, cheese and fat and meat and stuff. But Burger King, I had to squeeze some Burger King in there because they're probably like my second favorite fast food chain after Five Guys. I'm hitting the liquids now, you know, it's getting hard to get those calories down.
I don't have any napkins. I think maybe there's time for one final meal. I don't think I'm gonna do it. I don't think I'm gonna make it to 100. Is the camera straight? I don't even care if the camera's straight anymore. It is 18:55, Wednesday 20th of September, meaning I've got 25 minutes left of the 100,000 calorie challenge, and if I've calculated everything right, I'm at just over 82,000 calories, so we're a long way off, but pulled out all the stops here. We got 2 of my infamous Ben & Jerry's milkshakes. If you watch the channel regularly, you've probably seen these before. I made these with 2 full pints of Ben & Jerry's and 300 milliliters of cream. So they come in at actually just over 2,500 calories each. And if you don't buy it, then I think there's probably time for one more recipe video. And this right here is a present from Lindsay. She bought me a custom Millie's cookie. See that? Don't know if you can see the design on there, but it says 100K to represent 100,000 subscribers, I think, unless it's a ransom demand of some kind. These things come in at, I think, just under 5,000 calories each. It's been over 4 days of madness. My face is all puffy and gross, and I can barely even breathe. I've got all kinds of pains in my chest, but if I can get through this, at least I'll be in the mid-90s. So without further ado, this is BeardMeatsFood, and this is the Last Supper. Who's gonna? I feel so bad. This feels like being in the last 5 minutes of one of my regular videos. I can't eat it fast. My throat's giving up, man.
Beard checking in for one last time. This is the final supper, and it's becoming pretty clear at this point that I have not planned appropriately. I was way behind schedule, but if I get this down, this is about 93,000 calories after this. And this cookie was delicious, really soft, easy to eat, and these shakes are just... Nobody on planet Earth has an excuse to be underweight while Ben & Jerry's exists, because you can just blend it up with cream, if necessary, warm cream like me, and, you know, it tastes great. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. I'll let you enjoy the rest in peace, and I'll catch you at the end.
No guts, no glory. Oh. I feel so weird. I'm not full, obviously. I haven't eaten that much food volume today, but I just feel so sick. Almost like my body's trying to tell me to stop eating or something nuts like that. 1912. And the only way I could get to 100,000 calories here is if I just started chugging cream or eating butter or something, and I'm not doing that. I know sometimes it triggers people when I leave crumbs. This is BeardMeatsFood, and that was almost a 100,000 calorie challenge. Almost. Like 93,000 calories or something. Thanks for joining me for this feature-length, highest calorie challenge ever video. I hope you enjoyed it. Hope it was what you wanted. And if anyone says rematch, I'll instantly block you. No, I'm joking, but the only time I'm ever going to consider a rematch is if I ever hit 1 million subscribers. Be sure to join me for the aftermath video. I'm sure that's going to be entertaining. God knows how much weight I've gained. But for now, beard it out. That was absolutely mental. Why did I even ever think about doing that?
10,000 calories of water, 25,000 calories of vegetable oil.
I just want to edit the electrics
After
videos.
winning this challenge, I wanted to step things up a notch and surpass my 50,000 calorie challenge. I'm giving myself 60 hours to consume 60,000 calories.
Cool story, mate.